All right. We're back with the Promise Part 2, and I appreciate all the subscribers and liked comments I got on Part 1. So I'm going to show you a little bit about playing this on a real Microkorg, not showing you the recording of it. So anyway. Okay, so you can see I'm doing the modulation wheel right here. Just a little word about the setup here. This is a MIDI controller. There's no sounds coming from this. I'm controlling the Microkorg that's up here. So you can definitely do this on the Microkorg too. I just prefer when I'm in my rehearsal space to use a full-size keyboard. Sometimes when I go to a gig and space allows, I take this guy along with me. Otherwise, just the Microkorg goes along. So like we talked about in Part 1, one of the key things for this sound is reverb. So I'm going to show you something, and it may surprise some of you that do digital recording and don't go out and do any gigs. This is a physical reverb. It's a reverb pedal by Boss. It works fine for this use, but those of us that are gigging musicians, when you go out to gigs, you generally don't take laptops along. They tend to screw up on things at the worst time. So I don't really trust laptops when I go to gigs for keyboards and stuff. So I play physical synths when I go. I don't take VSTs and all that stuff. Hey, your mileage may vary. You may not have been burned by some kind of weird electronical thing. I have, so I don't do that anymore. So here is a digital reverb. All right, I'm going to cut it off. See the red light right there? Reverb's off. Okay, so here's the difference in the sound from the Microkorg. And by all means, we need that modulation wheel again. Ooh, it just hit another preset for me. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so let's get that reverb back in there. So that's the difference in the reverb. Let's cut it off. Back in. So you can hear on the Microkorg patch that I've got programmed, there's definitely a delay in there. This is also a good sound for another song that you know. But the original doesn't use the modulation wheel like that. So, as promised, that's Part 2. This is how to perform with a Microkorg. The modulation wheel is really important for that kind of 80s stab horn sound thing. You also need some reverb. And for your recording, by all means, use a VST or whatever you got. But for live performance, typically you got on your mixer, you got on your keyboard, you got some kind of reverb that you're bringing up for it. And what I'm showing you here is a digital reverb. It's a Boss RV5. Perfect for this kind of thing. Pretty small. You can just kind of reach up and punch it if you need the thing on and off, if you're a keyboard player. If you're a guitar player, it's usually on the floor, and you're stomping on the floor. Although, you could put it on the floor and stomp it too. So I hope this helps you out. I'm going to string you along again. In Part 3 of this series, I'm going to sit down and show you the patch on the Microkorg. So if you like this 80s horn stab sound that you can get with only 2 oscillators and a simple reverb on it, stay tuned, come back, see Part 3. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see all the great videos that I'm posting about all this fun gear that I've got. And you can see more cluttered crap that's in my rehearsal room. You can see like drums, mic stands, everything. This is where we rehearse for the musicians that I play with right now. So, I'm sure that's at least as exciting as watching the Microkorg. So stay tuned for more. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Come back, like the video, tell your friends, tell everybody. See ya.